I'm late for work this morning. And not only that, my gas tank is it's not on E, but it's only a quarter of a tank. I only have a quarter of a tank of gas. So I don't like when it's that low. But I will get gas today at lunch. Hopefully this will get me to work. Definitely should get me to work. But today I want to talk about a subject that to me has always been extremely boring. Extremely boring. I remember in my 20s, this was just the most boring subject in the world. Why would I want to talk about this? But I want to talk about retirement today. Someone in their 50s plus, or even if you're not in your 50s, if you're approaching your 50s, if you're in your 40s, and if you are like in your 30s or even 20s, this is the perfect time to talk about retirement. Which, again, when I was in my 20s and 30s, I was like, I do not want to talk about that. When, you work for a company and they would say, there's a guy coming today, we'll talk about retirement, he's going to be in the cafeteria or whatever, you can make an appointment with him. Nope. Because I'm not going to be retiring anytime soon, so I don't need to think about that right now. I got enough to think about in my 20s. Think about what was my next vacation going to be. It's amazing how, as we get older, our priorities change. But I want to talk about retirement today. What does your retirement look like? If you are anywhere near retirement, what does that look like? What should that look like? Are you on track to, are you at least on track to live the life that you are living now? Like, are you on track to live the life you're living now? So if you go on vacation like me, a few times a year, are you on track with that? Are you on track with your housing, whatever your housing situation? Are you on track with, just having some savings and feeling comfortable so you're not stressed out all the time? Are you on track with that? Just where are you? These people early in the morning be driving like crazy. Are you on track? Where do you see yourself? I'm recently looking at all of this. I got in the game late. And I took some years off from, and when I say this, I'm talking about, paying into Social Security. I'm strictly talking about Social Security right now. And I know a lot of people don't even believe in Social Security because they don't even believe it's going to be available by the time they retire. So I'm going off the theory, if it is available when I retire, what is that looking like? Because again, I took some years off in my 20s and 30s, doing other things, and wasn't contributing to that, whatever that's considered, to the Social Security system. I wasn't contributing, so I'm playing catch up with regards to that. I do work for a company. I do have a job that has a pension plan, and I've been there over at 10 years. You become, I guess it's considered vested. I'm not sure what the terminology is, but at 10 years, you become invested, for lack of a better word. And I've been there 11 years, so I will get my pension. So if I leave this company tomorrow or today, I can pull my pension once I turn, 63? No, 65, I think, or 7. Whatever that age is. Go ahead, kitty. Come on, kitty. Be careful, kitty. whatever that magic age is, I think it's 67 actually. I can pull from my pension plan. But my pension won't look the same as someone who stayed with the company for the last 20, 30 years. It's going to look different, but at least I will have that along with my Social Security. And then my focus, I'm going to be honest with you, my focus is neither one of those, or not to say it's neither one of them, it's definitely I'm thinking about those, or I wouldn't have even brought it up. But my focus is staying healthy. I'm going to work on my health so that when I get to that magic number of 67 or whatever that magic number is, I'm physically able to, enjoy my life. I don't want to work till I'm 67 and then I'm physically not, I can't walk because I'm limping or I'm this, that, or the third. So not only am I working on my financial plan, but I'm also working on my health plan. And that health plan doesn't involve Horizon, Blue Cross, nor Aetna, nor any of those companies. It involves me, my eating better. And the other thing I have to add to that equation is my exercise. Oh Lord. Didn't I say I was running late and now we got detour after detour? I'm working on that because again, I want to, I want to live good in my golden years, as they're called. Okay, you need to go ahead. Oh my Jesus. This traffic is crazy. It's crazy. Yeah, so that's my plan, is to work on my physical self, so that I am my my health and wellness. My health and wellness along with my financial plan. So that, I think that's just where I'm at. But I think it's time to start talking about retirement and what does that look like for you. I'm not all 100% clear what it looks like for me, other than I know, like I said, I want to be healthy physically as well as financially. I don't want to be at the age of 65 or 75. I don't want to be stressed out about money. I don't want to be stressed out about how I'm going to pay the bills. I want to have that all, kind of like, because that's stress, and that can take years off your life. Seriously, stress. So just wanted to bring that up this morning. That was something I've been thinking about recently. I love to travel. Will I be able to travel in my, golden years, like I love to travel now? Will I have that ability to be that mobile? I don't see no other cars coming. If these cars don't yeah, so I want to be able to travel, but again, I want to live I want to live debt free. I don't want to be stressed out about money. I spent too much of the earlier part of my life stressing out about money, about the money I didn't have. And I don't want to go into the latter part of my life stressing about money. It's just not worth it. I could have used that time. Oh Lord, I'm gonna be late. I could have used that time better, you know. So what are you thinking about with regards to retirement? Have you even thought about it? Or when you think about it, do you just pull the covers over your head? If that's where you are, that's where you are. But I would encourage you to peek out from under the covers and at least see what you can do. What can you do at this point in time? If you don't feel like your Social Security is going to be enough or nearly enough, how can you add to that? You know, another thing that I've recently started, and again, if I started this when I was in my 20s, I'd be, you know, I believe I would be sitting on like something like $1 million or something like that. But who knows to do that at that age? But I opened up an IRA, you know, and again, they came to my job and they caught me at the right time, and I was like, sure, let's do it. You know. And I was watching a video recently, and this lady made so much sense. She was talking about investing, like that was her whole thing, investing, and that's where it's at, you know. And she was saying that, let's say you take your money that you have in savings and you put it under you put it under your mattress. Well, you put it under your mattress. Let's say you put it on under your mattress for 10 years. You've actually lost money because of inflation. And we've seen that most recently. Like your money today, if you had $10,000 put on your mattress, in 10 years, that money is not going to get you what it got you today in 10 years from now. So you're losing money. If you put it in the bank, you put it into, you know, the highest savings account with the highest return, you might you know, you're gonna make what's the word? You're gonna make some, you know, you're gonna make some interest on that money, but then you might be right at inflation. So your money may be just the same. That $10,000 that you put in the bank, in the savings account, it might get you what, in 10 years, it might get you what $10,000 is worth because of the interest that you know, that grew, that you gained, however you say it. So you didn't get ahead, but you at least you stayed, you know, equal. But she talks like investing, putting it in the stock market, and not in any risky stocks, not in any like stocks that are going, you know, up and down. And the cryptocurrency, I guess, is considered volatile. I don't know. You know what I mean, though. Maybe you don't put your money in crypto, you know. Maybe you put it into like the stock market, like the I can't even name the names right now, but the big stock market, those ones that combine a bunch of solid companies, like I believe Apple and Amazon, like those solid companies, plus the index something, I forget the name. But about a year ago, I started, because I wanted to learn about the stock market. You know, I wanted to learn, so I started studying the stock market just from YouTube videos, just from people just like you and me, who just were teaching the stock market. And I learned a lot. I learned basics. And what I did is I opened up a Robinhood account, which I get it. People are like, don't open a Robinhood is the worst. Well, that may be true as far as like real investing and all, but it was great for me because it was like a beginner account. Oh my God, I'm going to be so late. It was like a beginner account for me, and I opened it up not knowing anything about, I can't say I didn't know anything, but no, I didn't really know anything, honestly. But it was like a beginner account, and it just helped me to understand, trading, and I was following people that were like day traders. They were day traders versus like long-term investments. And I would buy a little stock today, and they would tell you like you can't trade every day, or because then you'll be considered a day trader, and then you got to pay tax. I forget what the rules were, but I would trade just enough to, and it was just to understand. Oh my God, I know it's like bumpy on this road, but I would trade just enough to understand it. And I'm talking about, I took $20, and maybe, I think at the most I took a couple $100 and just traded it back, just sold it, bought it, just to understand how this works. And it helped me, give me an understanding of how it works. Now, what I should have done from that point is I should have just put some money into those solid stocks and just left them, and just went away from it. I didn't open up my account, but I would check it every day. And that's where you kind of get into trouble, because you see things going up and down, and you're like, oh no, I'm losing my money, oh no, and you pull your money out, and that's not good. But if you put it in those solid, like I said, index something, and just leave it there for a year or so, and then look at it, and don't put any money in there that you need. Put money that you don't need, and see how that, see where you are with that. So, excuse me. So yeah, that's where I'm at. So I just wanted to have this conversation about retirement, and just where are you? Have you thought about it? There's a lot of YouTubers out there who talk about retirement, and again, for me, it's always been an extremely boring subject. But as I approach that magic number, which I still got a good strong 10 years, God willing, but what do I want that to look like? I know I want to be 50 pounds lighter. And I just want to be healthier, and I want to have money in the bank.